National Institute of Technology, Delhi, brings you the tale of an achiever, Ms. Tripti Kumari, a bright student of electronics and communication engineering at NIT Delhi, who recently bagged an astounding offer as a software development engineer at Amazon at a humbling CTC of 44 LPA. NIT Delhi gives all of you an opportunity to listen to this tale of success and learn from the experience of Ms. Tripti for all of you to be able to craft your own path to success. So, Ms. Tripti, can you please share your recruitment process experience? How was it like for you?
Actually, in the interview process, it has basically three round of interview, and it has basically three rounds for the freshers. So first round was completely the DSA based, like the like problem solving one, and in that they asked two questions. That was kind of, we can say, the lead code problem from easy to medium level, and that completely depends on the interviewer to interviewer, that how many questions they have to ask. If they ask somewhat easy questions, so they can ask three questions also, four questions also. So that depends on the interviewer. And after that, in the second round, it also has like, they also ask the two questions in the second round only. And in the starting of the 10 minutes, they ask some the project related questions, just the 10 minutes, and we have to um, uh, tell that project one in the star approach, because Amazon usually follow the star approach, that is the situation, task, action, and finally the result. So, and after that, after the 10 minutes, they ask the two questions, that was basically medium to hard questions of the lead code. And sometime they are kind of standard, but they're like a little bit uh, we can say the deviation from that the standard question, not exactly the standard one. And in the third round was basically the technical plus managerial round. So in the starting of the half an hour, like they asked me about the project related questions, because like I did internship in Mintra previously. So that basically that project part extends up to 30 minutes for me, but for some students it can be like 10 minutes also, 5 minutes also. It also depends on the interviewer. And the they after that he asked some because he was a manager, so you can expect somewhat like logical question, because in the first two round it was completely the data structure, involving the so much of data structures and all. But in the last round it is kind of the easy, we can say easy to medium question. So that's all the completely recruitment process of Amazon.
Okay, that sounds like quite a complicated procedure. So, can you please share your journey of how did you prepare for Amazon?
Actually, I started my preparation at the end of my fifth sem, because I'm from EC background, so it is completely challenging for me to switch to the software side. But if you know that you have to do the coding part, then you can like just do. The main thing that matters in this is the consistency. If you are consistently practicing the question, like at least 3 to 4 questions every day for the 4 to 5 months, 6 months, then like you can achieve whatever company you want. So basically consistency is everything that you need.
Okay, so consistency, as you mentioned, must come with a lot of challenges as well. So, could you tell us some of the challenges that you faced and how did you overcome them?
Yes, initially, like from like I am obviously talking about my experience. So initially, the main problem for me was I started with the array, and after 1 month also I was solving that array part only and stuck in the array questions only. So it was kind of like quite demoting for me, that even after practicing the whole month that array part, even after that also I stuck in that part also only. So that basically depends that you have to know that what roadmap you need to follow in that, because you don't need to practice all the 100 200 questions only for like just for the same topic. If you
Hmm.
are not able to solve that particular question, that means that is related to some other concepts that you might study in the like future or something. So for
Okay.
that you need a roadmap. Some of the student got that roadmap on him or herself only, but for that I took help from my seniors also, for like in what way I have to approach, because I stuck every time in the like same situation. So one of our seniors started one course, so I joined that one. So that basically helps me a lot. That was basically the boss coder. It is not like that he teaches us so well that any student can crack the interview. It is like that he gave me a roadmap that I need to follow. So that basically develops the consistency in me, like the consistently, like I have to practice every day 5 questions or 10 questions like that. So the like anything that because somewhat driving force is necessary for the consistency, to maintain that consistency also. So for me he was the like one who always motivate me, and my other classmates and fellow mates are also there, but yes.
Okay. So you're telling me that some of the seniors helped you. So
Yes.
along this process, the training and placement cell of our college would have also played a major role. And could you please elaborate on how did the training and placement cell of NIT Delhi help you in your recruitment process?
Yes, like this time the training and placement cells like results is so awesome. Like around like 170
Mm.
to 80 companies visited our campus. And before placing in Amazon, I also got placed in Tata 1MG and the Samsung R&D Bangalore.
Okay.
So like both the placements was from the TNP cells only, and they literally worked the all the executive members, volunteers, and the coordinators. They literally worked so hard during the placement time. Even they are like most of the training and placement coordinators of our batch also, like they are also have to sit for their placements. Still they are working so hard for the companies, for like guiding the students that what they have to, in which company they have to sit, if that is the like if someone is interested in consultancy, so okay, you have to sit in that company. So yes, training and placement cells helped me a lot.
Okay. Okay. So, moving on, can you please share some of the resources that you must have used to prepare for your placement session?
Yes, for practice, like when I started the coding, I used the Hacker Rank, because I was at that time I was completely new to the coding. So Hacker Rank quite like it is quite an easy platform to practice. And after that, for practicing interview type of questions, you can choose the Lead Code, because Lead Code has already the that type of question that already asks in the interview or in some online assessment. And for studying the like concepts, you can choose the GFG. Like I choose Lead Code for practice and for learning the concepts from GFG. And there are many other YouTubers also that I
Okay.
referred. So
Okay, that's great. So now I'm going to ask a question that a lot of people might have in their mind. So is there any trick or a particular way, or can you share how should one draft their resume?
first of all, don't make your resume so fancy, like making that resume colorful or something. Just
Okay.
be to the point. If you are right, like first you can write, okay, name and your college and school, high school, and like that. After that you can write your projects and experiences. You can write that separately also, or in the same column also. Projects and experiences means your internship experience. Projects
No.
means your own project. So so basically in that part, follow the star approach in that also, in writing also. Like what was the task that assigned to you,
Okay.
and like what is the like basically what is the problem statement, and what is the task that is assigned to you in that problem statement. what exactly you did in that and what are the results that you obtained after
Okay.
like solving that problem statement. So try to write your projects in that way only, and at last write your learnings also, like the tech stack that you learned from that project.
Okay. Okay.
So write in that manner, that will like help, because mostly companies has some type of automation to for the resume screening.
Okay. Okay.
So in that also, like that will help. And always try to be the row wise, because like
Yeah.
column wise is quite like difficult for the interviewer also to read that one. So be the
Mhm.
row wise, initially your introduction, then your project and experiences, and after that your like extracurricular activities, like if you participated in any of the hackathon or something related to academics only. And resume, like if you are applying for any consultancy, so make your resume in that way only. Like it is not necessary to include your, okay, you are doing this in a technical part, because they need your that skills. So resume like can be the company specific or role specific, we can say.
Okay. Okay. That's great. Good to know. Moving on, that it is truly a great deal that someone from our college was placed in Amazon, and we truly congratulate you for that. And the last question would be, would you give any advice to people who wish to join the same company as you?
First, be clear that which type of company you want to join. First thing, if it is product based, then you have to practice according to that. If it is consultancy, then you have to practice like a different some SQL things or something like these things. I don't want to mention that one, but like the thing that because in Amazon they don't ask that proper competitive programming. They ask DS algo, data structure and algorithm. But if you are targeting Google, Codenation, then they mainly focused on the competitive coding part,
Okay.
that
Okay.
code shift type of questions. So be clear that what are your aim, what company you want to join, so that you can practice according to that. And
Okay.
if you are making so many projects is not important. Just make one or two projects, but you should clear that what you did in that project while giving the
Okay.
interview. What are your challenges that you are facing in that proper. So be clear that if you are mentioning anything in your resume, then that means you should be clear that okay, you know that thing, that's why you are mentioning that one. So don't be
Okay.
fake, at least in front of interviewer, like only to impress the interviewer.
Yes.
Uh, that's all.
Indeed. Okay. Thank you so much, Tripti ma'am. That was truly an enlightening experience for all of us. I hope we all take away a lot of things that are resourceful and relevant to our future. And thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, sir.